The next step is we will create a for loop for state in states. What I mean here, but we will go after we have created the states to learn for the users. We will make a for loop in states and compare the results, and if this state is not a state that the user guessed, and then we will add this state to state to learn. But we made a mistake here. As you can see, instead of state column we have added x coordinates into states list, right? Let's look at our CSV file. As you can see, what we need is to get the states and their names. Therefore, states column that in the data frame has been transformed into a list, and we assign that one into our states list. And now we are making a for loop in the states, and if this state, any state not in guest states, now it is an empty one, but when there is an empty list, therefore it will start to add the states after the user began to guess. And if the state not in the guess states, we will add this one into states to learn list. Okay, this is the next step I will do. Start states state to learn. That append state, and we will also create um, an CSV file for this state to learn section, because we want that the user can open this file and check which stage he or she needs to learn. Okay, therefore we will create a CSV file. With open, I will use normal uh, Python open function. With open, let's say name this one states to learn. States to learn. That's CSV, and it should be in. We have to open that one in a write mode, because we want to create, if a file does not exist in your computer, if you use this open function with write mode, it will create any file if it doesn't exist. Let's say that as file, this is the alias I give it, and for state in states to learn, states to learn file dot write function. So we want to write each states inside the states to learn list into this newly created file. Okay, and now it's ready. And now let's come here and break the for loop. Okay, and later on, but if we break the while loop, it will automatically break everything, so our game will not function enough. Therefore, here I will add another if statements. If, as I said before, this is the output pop-up screen that the user will see, right? If he will or she will write an answer, a state name. If that answer the dot lower is equal to exit. Let's say that the user, if the user wants to exit, which means that the user does not want to play the game. Therefore, I will take all of these and press the top button and put them inside my if state. Therefore, if the game starts with the while loop, it will come here and pop up a screen, and the user will answer this screen. And if the user writes exit, and then the the while loop go through in this direction and check all the states, and if the state is not the state the user know, then it will add this states to learn, and therefore the states the user couldn't find out or does not know will be added here, and if it push the button to exit. Okay, and now let's continue. I will not go an else state because every time I will check this one every time. Okay, if answer that title, why I write here title, because every state names begins with uppercases, right? Therefore I use a title method in order to make the user answer in begin with uh, uppercase letters. And if this user answer inside my we can say here inside the data frame states dot values. Yes, in our data frame states column represent all of the states. If the user input is inside this state column values, which means that the user know this state at least correctly, and we will increase we will use this get states list. This was an empty list, and we will populate this one. Okay, and we will say that append this state, not state of course, answer dot title. What I want is to store every state in uppercase. Therefore, I am writing in title with title method. And then what I need is to find out my x coordinates and y coordinates in order to make this turtle object go through this coordinate. Okay, I need both x coordinate and y coordinate in order to find out the location that my turtle object should go. Yes, df.df state if this one is equal to answer the title. Okay, and this will select the state in entire the state column. If the user input is inside is one of these states, it will only select that row. Okay, and after that what I want is not taking all of the all of the column, all of the rows. As we can see, there are three rows, three different values in each row. Okay, we have three columns and we have many rows, but every row includes three data categories, okay? State name, x coordinate, and y coordinate. And therefore, I will get then x coordinate dot values, x coordinates values, and then assign this x variable, okay? I will do the same thing for my y coordinate. I'm just copying this one. It should be the same. And instead of here x uh, column, I will write here y column, okay? And then I will create a naive turtle. And because this turtle will go this coordinates and new coordinate, first of all, what I need to make this turtle, and let's make it black one, because I want the state to be written in black color, and that if we use color method, and we can assign the color of this new turtle, okay? If this turtle writes something or a shape or a letter or a word, it will write this one in black color. And then after writing that one, I want that this turtle shouldn't be seen by the user. We don't want a turtle object go through the entire user screen. Therefore, we will hide this turtle, but it will be functional, but it will not be seen by the user. Okay. Therefore, after writing this one, I will say that pen up. This pen up will take the pen up. We can think like that. And after that, whatever this new turtle goes, it will not write anything. Okay, because it will be a while loop. In every time my turtle object will go to x coordinate, y coordinate, and after that and write something, the name of the state, we will come to this point, and after that it will pen up. Okay, and now I say that my turtle object, new turtle, that go to, this go to method wants us to write x and y coordinates. And because in my data my x coordinates, I am taking the 0 x dot 0 index, and also integer y dot y and 0 index. Okay, and then the next step is we want this turtle object write something. Okay, new turtle dot write, we want this one to write name of the country. Okay, the name of the country is the answer coming from the user. If it is inside the states column, which means that if the user knows this state correctly, and then I will write, I will make my turtle object go to this x and y coordinates. For example, if the user knows Alaska, this Alaska is represented by this x coordinate and y coordinate. Therefore, my turtle object will go to this location and it will pen up, which means that whenever it goes to this direction, it will write anything. It will not write anything. When it comes, it's required coordinate, and then it will write something. What it will write? It will write the name of the country. The name of the country is, I am writing answer. Maybe the user can write this answer in lowercase, uppercases, or begin with uppercases. Therefore, I want it, whatever the user writes, the name of the country, I want this country name begin with uppercase and then lowercases, the rest. And now I want to align this one in the center. Now I'm using my alignment variable here, constant here. This represents center. So, and after that, I will use a font. What kind of color or type or font type I will use? I will use that one font too. It's also a constant I write before I begin this tutorial. Here. Now, um, what I know is how can I know that I have 144 countries in my list, in my countries CSV file. And if the user keeps going, and if the user knows 144 every state name, and after that I will go out of this for loop, okay? And I have not created one, but I will create a user score name. If the user, I will name this one user.score, that score is equal to 144, and I will go out of this for loop. As you know, before I begin with my while loop, I have used is game on variable, and it was assigned true. And now if the user knows all of them, I will change this variable into false. Whenever it becomes to false, it will go out of this while loop entirely. And then I will write here if the end exit click, and then this will user can click exit button and go out of this game. Yes, I will explain step by step again. We have created a while loop. This while loop gives us two options. If the user wants for example, he can be bored and he wants to exit the game, we gives an option of exit game. If he writes the answer block exit, this while loop will be break, and then the game will be over. And if he continues, he will not or she will not continue forever. If the number of the scores is equal to the length of all the countries, I have 144 countries, 45, but one of them is represent the name of the column, so I have 144, and then it will go out of this for loop, while loop. Sorry. What I will do here to create another Python file. Let's do that. Not that one. I need a Python file. Yes. I will name this file scoreboard or scoreboard. Let's name this one scoreboard Python file. And here, this module I will use to create some functions in order to measure the score of the user. Okay. So we have to import turtle module again. From turtle import uppercase turtle. Yep. And I will use also my yes, no need for that. I will create a class. It should be lower cases class. It should begin with uppercase. If we create a class, it should begin with uppercase. Let's name this one userboard. Okay. And this will inherit everything from the turtle module whenever I create this class. And let's initialize this class, and in order to use all the methods and attributes from the turtle class, I have to use super function. and also initialize this turtle module. What this does is, because in order to inherit everything, every attributes and methods from the turtle module, I have to use this super function and initialize this turtle module also. The first one will initialize my scoreboard class, and the second one, this one, will initialize this inherited turtle module. Okay, and in order to write this, we will write just scoreboard. We will write. We need a color. It will also a black one. I choose black one. You can choose another color. I have also hide this turtle because I don't want the user see a turtle go on through the entire screen. Therefore, I have to hide this one. This module just only measure my score, user score. If, for example, if the user knows one country, the score will increase by 1, 2, and 3, and so on. Therefore, I will start this one with the score is equal 0. Okay. And after this initialization, what I have to do is I will create an increase score function inside this one. Yep. And whenever I call this function, this score should be increased by 1. Okay. And after that, I will clear everything.